What's going on, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. And today we're going to be looking at what I think is the best dividend stock to buy right now. So basically, this stock is a position that I opened up around the time when the whole pandemic happened and we had these massive drops in prices. So as you can see right here, this stock was not immune to the whole coronavirus thing, so it dropped from $9, almost $10 at some point, to I think it was $2.40. Let's see what it was. It was definitely in the $2 zone. Yeah, $2.41. So unfortunately, I did not pick any up at the $2.40 just because I felt like it was dropping very fast and I was fearful that it was going to keep going down and they were going to go bankrupt. But they bounced back, and I was looking more into this stock, and I decided that it was an investment that was safe enough where I could put in some money into it, and then I would just be getting very nice dividend payments, and then it would pay for itself. And basically, I've actually had some capital appreciation on these 450 shares already. So 450 shares, that's how many positions or how many shares I have for this position. And my latest dividend payment came in 2 days ago, I think. So let's see over here. So you see right here, I had 300 shares at that time where the ex-dividend date happened, and they pay 13 cents per share, or not 13 cents, it's technically 0.135. And believe it or not, that 0.005 cents actually matters when you have like 300, 400, 600 shares. And you might be thinking, like, what kind of person can afford to have like 600 shares of OXLC? Well, right now it's such a cheap stock that you really could afford to like buy 100 shares of Oxlane Capital, or Oxford Lane Capital. I always pronounce it as Oxlane Capital, but you really can't afford to buy a lot of shares, and it's not going to cost you that much. Like, even if you want to start off with a smaller position of like 50 shares is still going to net you like a really nice dividend. And keep in mind that they pay monthly, so this is like a very high dividend yield, and it pays every single month, so you can just reinvest those same dividends into more of that stock. So for the 300 shares that I did own, I got paid a total of $40.50, which is crazy because this is every month, and this is only for 300 shares. I now have 450. So for my next dividend payment, I'll actually be receiving closer or above $60. So every single month from this particular stock's OXLC, I'll be getting paid $60, which is enough to buy, like, just very quick math, I'll be able to get like 12 shares of OXLC if I choose to reinvest those $60. And then my next dividend payment is going to have, instead of 450 shares, I'll have 462. And then it's just going to keep exponentially growing that way. So that's what my plan is for OXLC. It's just a very solid stock, and it has, like, let's see the dividend yield. I think it's at 33%. Like, that's crazy. Now, they haven't cut their dividend yield yet. I'm not sure if they will, like, because of how we're doing economically right now. A lot of companies, like Apple Hospitality REIT, that's like a very popular one. Let's check it over here. Apple Hospitality REIT, they cut their dividend entirely. I know right now it's just 15%. But they also paid monthly, and they cut their dividend entirely. And then for NRZ, which is another popular one, I'm getting a dividend from them soon, but they cut their dividend from 50 cents a share to 5 cents. Like, that's a very, very steep cut. And I got $17.50 from NRZ for my 300 shares, I think it said. 350. But again, like, NRZ is another growth stock. It's going to come back up hopefully to $17 like it was before, and I do have some nice capital appreciation coming up for this one. I hope it's going to hold for the long run, but again, the name of the game for these are just to wait it out, get those dividend payments. NRZ is one that pays every 3 months, so they pay quarterly, so that's why I prefer OXLC over NRZ. And it's also cheaper, so you can stock up on a lot of these shares and then just get a lot of dividend payments. So for my 450 shares, if you wanted to buy 450 shares right now at this very moment, you'd have to pay $2,200, which is quite the investment to drop right now. My total cost, considering that I paid an average of $4.38, was a little under $2,000, like $1,980. So for $1,980, I'm going to be receiving $60 a month in dividends. And keep in mind that I'm also already received capital appreciation on this position, $233 in the span of a month. So I could sell all these shares right now and I'll get those $40 in dividends, and then on top of that the capital appreciation. So that's the plan for OXLC. Keep in mind that I'm not a financial investor, a financial advisor. That's the word. I'm not a financial advisor, so I can't tell you what to do with your money. But in my opinion, this is a very, very solid, at least for the moment, dividend stock. And it's one that I'm happy with 450 shares. If it takes another drop, if it goes below my cost basis, or it gets closer to my cost basis or average cost basis, I'm going to scoop up a lot more shares. But for now, I'm happy with 450, and I'm going to keep getting in those monthly dividends, and I'm just going to keep reinvesting it into OXLC and just build a very nice stream of income from this stock. So that's pretty much going to be it for what I think is the best dividend stock right now in the stock market. Thank you all for watching. I hope this helps some people out, and hopefully you can buy some shares of OXLC and they'll continue to pay this very nice and attractive dividend, and we can all get rich together. So thanks for watching. Hope you have a great day.